Hello and welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all doing well and I hope you're enjoying really the day after a really good performance from the team, and hopefully now in 2021 we've got 2 out of 2 wins so far. The first game wasn't great against Huesca, but we did get all 3 points. Now we followed that up with a really good performance and result away at Athletic, but let's keep moving. Let's keep this momentum going. Consistency, that's the key. And in today's video, we're going to be going over what we learned from yesterday's game and what we can carry forward now into the games to come. So, let's get to it. Because of course, certainly in the Spanish media, there was a lot of references there to the Three Kings Day in Spain, and there was a lot of celebration going on there in the city of Barcelona after the good performance that it was yesterday, and Ronald Koeman was also very happy, and rightly so. But in particular, what I want to do there, away from the result and away there from the performance, I want to look at the shape of the team, and in particular there, what we saw against Athletic, where Martin Braithwaite was not involved. We didn't play with a traditional number 9, but we did make it work. Because let's first of all look at the average positioning of each player last night. And in particular, what I want to highlight here is the attacking players, and in particular, the likes of Dembélé and Antoine Griezmann, and how they did play different roles to what we may have seen them in recent weeks. Dembélé, as you can see, off to the right-hand side. This time, he was over on the right there, supported by Serginho Dest, and I would prefer to see Dembélé on that side. And then you got Antoine Griezmann, and not only there was he just off to the left, but also you can see that his average position was deeper than Pedri. It was nearly there, just as deep as Jordi Alba. And I think that was a reference there. Not that Griezmann wasn't necessarily involved in the game. He was in the areas that he needed to be, got a really, really good assist, but he did a lot of work. And I mean a lot of work defensively with Pedri and Messi, ultimately leading that attack. And I think in general, guys, right throughout the game, it was a constant theme there in terms of going forward. Of course, Jordi Alba and Serginho Dest, they would push on, but the reason there that I would prefer to see Ousmane Dembélé on the right as opposed to the left is because when I feel he's over here, there's too much of an overload. I think against Huesca, we were far too often all down this left-hand side, because Jordi Alba, to give credit to him this season, is playing very, very well. And when he's playing that well, he can actually orchestrate that side all on his own. What he does need at times, though, and what Griezmann also gives him on that side, is a bit of defensive cover, because surprisingly enough, Jordi Alba can get forward, and at times you will see Griezmann tracking back, filling in, recovering the ball, as he did many times yesterday, and that can be a good partnership there, I feel, along with Dest and Dembélé on this right-hand side. But what we needed then, of course, was some bite down the middle. We needed somebody there to penetrate Athletic from a central area, and that, of course, is where Messi and Pedri come in, and that's where I'd like it. That's where I would like those two players to be, in a nice central area. By far the best combination out there. As we know, Messi and Pedri are absolutely electric between the two of them. And all I'd say is basically, leave them alone. We don't need players to be coming in here. We don't need there a mass gathering of players all around Messi and Pedri, because they can do it on their own. So what we need to do there is balance the team around him. You've got De Jong from midfield there, who made some fantastic runs when he needed to open up the defence. But I think yesterday, it was a good balance, a good display, and all-round quality from Barça. And just while we are speaking there about that combination, I have spoken about it so many times already, because quite honestly, I love it. I love everything about the combination between Messi and Pedri. I like the fact there that they're always looking for each other. I like the fact there they already understand each other's runs. But in particular, what I want to focus on not only is what they show in terms of creating goals, scoring goals, but also that personal relationship. Because I genuinely believe that Pedri could be a driving force behind keeping Messi at Barcelona. Now that sounds incredible. A young player brought in the summer. He came from pretty much nowhere in terms of Las Palmas, a small transfer fee, then to Barcelona, and he has exploded. And could he be the man, incredibly, to keep Messi here? And the reason I say that is, Messi clearly loves playing with him. And not only loves playing with him, but just loves in general being around Pedri. And what you saw there was real happiness, real enjoyment, real excitement in the celebration there that you see between Messi and between Pedri. And what I want to say about Messi is, remember, this is a player who at club level, for Barcelona, he's done everything. He's seen it all, he's done it all, he has achieved everything that he needs to at the club. There's nothing else that he can do. But at the stage of the career that he's in right now, what he wants to have is some fun. Pedri, for me, gives him that fun. Pedri gives Messi something different. And I think when you're looking there at Pedri and Messi, it's not just about the fact of what they do on the field, but also I think Messi is getting a lot of joy there from watching Pedri succeed, from mentoring him there, improving him, helping him harness his game. Messi there, nurturing Pedri in the way that, let's not forget, Ronaldinho did for him when he was starting out. It's a very, very exciting combination, and like I say, that could keep him at this club. But of course, what I do want to make absolutely clear right here and right now, guys, is that it's not all about the attack. And indeed, yesterday, we did concede 2 goals, one at the very beginning, one at the very end, and neither of them were defended particularly well. But what I do really want to highlight is Ronald Araujo, because for me, he has been such a growing presence, such a growing player at the heart of our defence. And again, yesterday, I was so impressed with him. The way that he patrolled his area, the way that when there looked to be some danger opening up, when there looked like there may be a chance for Athletic there to get a shot on goal, he's there to shut that situation down. And it's always when you need him. When you're looking there for somebody to get a challenge in, he appears. And that's a sign of a really, really good centre-back. And I was impressed with him again yesterday, especially when you consider a few games ago, he made a bad mistake. But he's really come back from that. He did the interview there after that A-Bar game, and he has bounced back very, very strongly. And also, especially, when you're looking at him there alongside Clement Longley, which when you're looking at the stats, Longley should be the player there at centre-back who's the experienced one, who's been at Barça now several seasons, played so many games in so many competitions, and of course is much older than Araujo. But you look at the two, and Araujo, for me, seems to be the leader. He seems to be the man at the back who's orchestrating things, who's organising things. He stands up when we really need him. Not Longley, who's the player who should be trying to do that. But for me, looking at the two of them side by side, Araujo now is a leader in this back four. And that's very, very exciting. But of course, guys, what we don't want to do at this stage, which we have done many, many times before, is get too ahead of ourselves. Of course, we want to be very, very excited. We want to be optimistic about what this performance can do. But the beauty of it now is we've got another game. In just a few days' time, it's another away game going away to Granada, and we got to kick on. We have to take now all of this enthusiasm, all of this positivity into that next game, and let's see this week in, week out, because clearly we can do it. We do have quality. We've said that so many times. This team does have good players, but let's see it now. Capture that consistency, and of course ahead of that Granada game, all the build-up, it'll be coming up for you, and I'm excited about that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Who impressed you yesterday, and what are you expecting from the games to come? I will see you soon indeed. And thank you, as always, for watching and for your incredible support. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça!